So, I can't remember what year it was, but we were at the Sexy Latin Fest
Yep.
with Tony Lara, and I remember him assigning these names. Now, my understanding was that was the first time Corketh and Judith workshop was called
Sensual Bachata.
and he was the one who just was like, okay, you guys are gonna be Ataca la Alemana, you're urban, Tigre, you're gonna do Dominican style or whatever.
Yeah.
Have you heard that? Can you confirm
Yeah,
that?
100%.
Okay.
From my understanding,
Yeah.
also it was Tony Lara who penned the name
Perfect.
Sensual Bachata for Judith and Corky.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Now, so, you know, at this time, Ataca la Alemana were kind of doing most of the traveling, so I was at home a lot in the U.S., and so I didn't really see some of the stuff happening at the congresses. So I would like to hear from you, any insight that you might add. So I've heard that Carlos Espinosa, who had some, I guess, Brazilian lambada or zouk training, him and Sarah were teaching some classes, and Daniel and Desiree kind of learned some of that from there. I don't know if you can share any insight on that, because everybody's going back and forth right now. Who started the sensual and all this stuff.
I don't know much about Carlos
Yeah.
and Sarah doing that, and
Okay.
whether Daniel and Desiree did classes with them. From my understanding, and I might be wrong, I thought Daniel and Desiree also learned from Judith and Corky.
Got it.
From my understanding, is the sensual movement in Spain stemmed from Judith and Corky.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna obviously hopefully have the opportunity to ask them specifically, because when I was seeing Corketh and Judith, they were doing more of the hip stuff, but I really wasn't seeing a lot of the Lamba Zouk stuff until later on.
Yeah.
So I'm fascinated and curious as to how that actually got in, but we'll hopefully get a chance to ask them directly one day.